Has LEGO been lying to us? The Darth Maul 2021 minifigure has leaked, and it's leaking season, people. All that and more on the Republic Stud Show. Hello everyone, it is I, Logan, or Republic Studs, and today, welcome back to the Republic Stud Show, the best name in LEGO Star Wars news. We have a lot of news. Now, before we get into it, I am just going to ask you all, no, I'm going to demand you all to smash that like button, hit the bell, do all the other things you must. I demand you, and I saw last time it really worked, so you guys got to do it again. But yeah, so first news of the day. Darth Maul 2021 minifigure has officially been leaked. Now, not 100% sure on the clearance about posting it, but I've seen a lot of people have been okay with it, so depending on when we're editing, I'll find out more information. You might see a picture, you might not. Here is Darth Maul. He looks great. He basically looks like the same one we got in the book, so if you want a figure like this now, the only problem is he has like a Crimson Dawn like medal, is, you know, just basically go by the book. It's on Amazon, you could get it, it's there. But obviously this one's going to be in the Maul versus Ahsoka set. The biggest disappointment here, first of all, it's not the Monkey Kid lightsaber, where it's like extra long. So that's not the case, which is fine, because this particular one was not a very long lightsaber, the one in the show, so that's just an objective truth. Now, this Darth Maul looks great. I love the printing. It looks fantastic from head to toe. You get toe printing, you get leg printing. He looks absolutely beautiful. You have another angle of this, and with the back printing. The back printing looks similarly beautiful. The little head scars, or, oh my gosh, the little Satan toppers, they look fine. I don't even know horns, oh my gosh. They look great, the eyes look great, he doesn't have the creepy smile, and he just works. It works really, really well. I really like the figure. So now let's talk about how it's leaking season and when we're going to get official images for the new summer sets. So we know for a fact now that production has officially begun on the new LEGO Star Wars summer sets. We had that news last episode in the Republic Stud Show, and we have gotten 3 now separate minifigures that have leaked. We've gotten Darth Maul, we've gotten Grief Karga, and we've gotten the Mustard Trooper, or Yellow Mortar Stormtrooper. And my question is, when are we going to start getting official images? Because technically the Infinity War sets do not come out until August. We have official pictures for those. Technically, certain other sets that have been announced do not come out until August. And they're still happening. I don't know what the deal exactly is. I don't know if they're waiting till like September to release the official images when they're already on shelves. LEGO's weird like that. My best guess, and this is going to be a pretty firm one, we're going to get official images June 1st, or we're going to be getting them June 15th or 16th. I don't know why those specific dates. I just feel like that's a big week for some reason, and it just seems to work for me. If not, it's obviously going to be July 1st. If any later than that would be disturbing. I believe by this point in time we already had pictures of the new summer sets last year for the summer wave, so we should be getting them soon. But in the meantime, I would not be shocked if we start getting leaks. Probably not of the Ahsoka, because the Ahsoka is probably pretty common. We're going to start getting factory leaks of, you know, characters such as Moff Gideon's. We're going to be seeing if we're getting a Cara Dune or not, which is interesting. And the ones I'm obviously most excited for are the Gar Saxon and the Bo-Katan figures. Those are obviously of much excitement to me. I'm really excited about those. And I wouldn't be shocked if we actually start seeing Gar Saxon and Bo-Katan within the next 2 to 3 weeks. So look out for that. I'll be trying to keep on top of it. We'll be really digging into those, because those will be very fun. Now, let's move into some of the official LEGO news that, you know, LEGO publishes. So the Bad Batch set is now up for pre-order on LEGO.com. It's still coming out August 1st, like all the other Marvel sets, but it's up for pre-order. So if you want to fetch yourself a Bad Batch shuttle, you are totally free and welcome to do so, which is obviously very exciting. I'm very excited. You know, I personally won't be pre-ordering them because I plan on going to the LEGO store day 1, which, by the way, that is going to be a very expensive day for every LEGO fan. If they don't start trickling them out like they did last year, because you could see a thing happen like in Europe, where Europe is getting Avengers sets in June, and us fans are getting our Star Wars fans in August. So if they drop it in Europe, chances are it's going to be trickling into stores slowly up until August. So like you'll see them come out in July, you'll see them come out maybe in June here in the States, and I really only cover the States because the States are better than all you other countries. But yeah, so here in the States anyway, which are better than all you other countries, we are supposed to be getting them in August, which is fine, but you could see them trickle in like they did last summer. Chances are that won't happen. I think LEGO will be good on this time. So you're going to want to be at your nearest LEGO store, and if you don't have one in your area, you're going to want to be on Amazon or Lego.com at midnight to buy them, because they are going to be gone, and they are going to be gone very quickly, and chances are you will not see them until for at least a few months. So if you want to get Moff Gideon's Cruiser, you get it then, or you're going to have to wait till Christmas. It's really up to you. So get a summer job, start saving. And that is really all the information we have on new summer stuff. That's really what we're going to cover for the rest of this year. We'll let you know if we have any promo news or Republic Gunship news. But yeah, so let's move into this little situation that M&R Production talked about a week ago now. So he basically uncovered LEGO's always had the right to do a CMF series, and how basically for money reasons LEGO wasn't doing that. Now, to me, this always seemed kind of obvious. Like, of course LEGO didn't, I think I've used this as an excuse before, but of course LEGO always had the right to do stuff like that. It makes sense to me. Like, I think LEGO's bad for lying. That's not great. I don't think it's the end of the world. They're just spinning it, and they don't really want to say we don't want to do a CMF for money reasons. That's just not good for publicity. And I didn't see it as a big shock. So if you want a full in-depth analysis that's a little over-exaggerated, you could go to his channel, which is fine, and again, he's completely content to feel that way. I understand the pain. He's been thinking that for, 12 years now? I've only been in this thing for like 5 years, so I'm less cool. Now, in terms of the ramifications for it, I don't think if we found out, like, the day before, like, a few weeks before, I would have been like, oh, that's a little more sad. But the reason I don't is because I think we're going to be getting a Star Wars CMF series, just like, it has to happen. Mainly because Marvel is getting a CMF series for their Disney Plus shows coming out. I believe that's later this year, which should be great. Now, and I'm not going to be buying any of them because, I don't chill that way for Marvel. And it only makes sense that they do one for Star Wars. Now, my hope is that they still do Clone Wars sets, because by the time 2022 hits, that year we're getting the Obi-Wan show, we're getting the Ahsoka show, we're getting the Visions show, and we're already having, I believe, Mando Season 3 is also coming out next year, and we also still have the Book of Boba Fett show, and we are also going to have Clone Wars and Bad Batch. So my big hope is that we still get some Clone Wars sets in there. I need a Captain Rex, because that could be our last hope for getting a Captain Rex in Phase 2 Cody. I don't think it's going to happen. Like, there's two ways they do it. They could do, like, a bunch of really cruddy figures, and they could do a bunch of really cool, legit figures. It really, really depends. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I will keep you all posted on that. But yeah, so for those who are wondering, LEGO has indeed kind of lied about the not having the rights to produce a CMF series. So if you're really upset about that, I'm sorry. I think LEGO probably, there's certain situations where it's like they should release individual figures. I think that would be fun. Or even if they did it like those Marvel packs, like you'll have like the Ned, Spider-Man, and that one, like, I don't even know what to describe this as. I'll pull up a picture. But they're like value packs, you get like 3 or 4 figures. It's like, what, $10, $15? I'd be down for that. It saves you the pain of having to, get a separate build with it. And, I'd be much more on board with that. I don't think LEGO's going to change anything they do. Speaking of changing anything they do, there's no battle pack this year, which sucks. And I know that's old news, I just thought about it, and it's really depressing, especially after they announced the new $30 set. I had some tiny hope that it could fit a battle pack, but, there's a solid shot they didn't do a battle pack this year, because last year, technically, they did a bunch of different sets, so we're going to have to wait until 2022 to really find out, which, in that case, you guys are going to have to look out for a predictions video coming very soon on that. But yes, that about rounds up the news for this week. If you guys found anything interesting, tell me in the comments down below. And hopefully no news drops as I'm about to drop this, because every time I do one of these, new news drops. So I will see you all in the next one. Remember to peace out and stay awesome.